Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at the Tool Watch Company Titanium Diver. I've reviewed one of these, not the diver, but the Arctic field watch. I think sometime last year I reviewed it. Thought it was a fantastic watch, really liked it. This one, it's slightly different, slightly bigger. And, well, what can I say about it? Stripped back would be a good description of it. Anyway, play the intro. Right guys, let's get into it then. Price of these on launch. They will be launching on Indiegogo. I don't have a link for it yet, but that's where it's going to be launching. And it's a very competitive price at $295. Total bargain. I don't even know how they make a profit at that price. Because it's, full titanium watch on a bracelet. I'll get into the specs before I start rattling on a bit. Right, dimensions. Case diameter 41.2 millimeters. Total thickness 12.4 mil. Lug to lug 47.6 mil. Lug width is 20 mil. The total weight on the bracelet, sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist, is 110 grams. So rather light. The movement inside it is the Japanese Miyota 9039, the no date, true no date version, 28,800 vibrations an hour, 4 Hz, 24 joules, hackable, hand and self-winding. I don't know why I wrote it like that. 42-hour power reserve. The case itself, it's like a brushed finish grade 2 titanium. It also has a hardness coating at 1200 on the Vickers scale. So this is going to look new for years because it'll no scratch. Well, unless you hit it with a hammer or something. The bezel, 120 click, unidirectional. In fact, I never showed you the case, did I? There you go. Nice, simple, brushed everywhere. Tool Watch Company. Well, this has definitely got the Tool Watch aesthetic, apart from one thing that I'll get into later. Full titanium bezel as well. However, you also have, in regards to the bezel, you can have a titanium bezel like this one. You can have a bronze bezel. I'm sure I've got pictures, I'll put pictures up. And you also have a DLC coated black bezel. The actual dials themselves, as far as I'm led to believe, you've got this black one, or you've got a white one. Obviously, I'm getting a white one. Oh, quick disclaimer, this video is sponsored by Tool Watch Company, and at the end of their campaign and all that, they're going to send me one out. Obviously, a white one. Oh, that's what I meant to say. See the actual dials themselves, it's enamel. You can see it really well in this black one, man. It's like ink. I'm no kidding. I was sitting in my garden the other day, and I was looking at it on wrist, and I'm going, do you know what that reminds me of? Is the Zin 556i. You know how you've got, it's like gloss black enamel, and it's as if you could stick your finger in there and give it a stir. It's like ink. It's really, really nice. I can't wait to see the white one. I just hope it is white and no like off-white or hints of silver or some shite like that. Give me a white dial. Right, anyway. That's the options you've got. Right, where was I? Done that. Oh, aye, the bezel itself's got that hardness coating on it as well, obviously. I'll put that down. Right, what's next? The loom on this, Swiss Super Luminova BGW9 Grade A. And even although there isn't a great deal of real estate with our markers the way they've been done, the loom's pretty good. I mean, it's printed markers, so it's not going to be outstanding, but I found it satisfactory. It does last, and it is quite bright when you get a good charge or you're out in the sun or whatever. I think it's pretty good. It's been applied well and evenly. So, what's next? Where am I? Lost my place. The bracelet. Aye, the bracelet. It's a H-link. Excuse me. H-link titanium bracelet, and it also has the 1200 thicker hardness coating thing on it, so it'll stay in good condition, fully brushed, much like the case. You've got screw pins for sizing it up and whatnot. The only thing I'm no keen on, and I think that they should change and move away from entirely, is butterfly clasps, because they've done the same on the Arctic field watch. They put a butterfly clasp in it. The company's called Tool Watch Company. There's nothing Tool Watch really about a butterfly clasp. Anyway, but I mean, I put this on wrist and it fits fine. I didn't have any issues with it. The links are quite small, so I managed to get a good fit with it. So, quick release pins as well, I forgot to mention that. So easy strap changes. You also get an FKM rubber tropic strap with quick release and all that with titanium hardware. I've actually got it here. It's in here. How's that for a... Oh, I'm zoomed in too much, hold on. How's that for a watch pouch type thing? I've never seen anything like this before. It's got that army kind of itchy blanket. No, it's not as bad as that. It's quite soft actually. In fact, it's really soft now that I'm touching it. I've got it upside down, innit? There you can see how the bum that's in there, a wee protective flap thing that goes across it where the watch is. Inside there's the strap that I was talking about. FKM rubber. It's nice and soft. Titanium hardware. That does the job. I wouldn't wear it, I'd keep it on the bracelet. Spare links in there, and you've got a tool for sizing up the bracelet. And that's basically it. Right, I'll just move this out the road in here. Right, where's the watch? There. Right, where was I? Let me zoom back in. Oh. There we go. Bit of dust. I do like this watch, I've got to say. I'm looking forward to seeing the white one. You know what, I've got a thing about white dial watches. I don't have a white dial with an enamel dial in my collection, so that'll be interesting to see. Right, you got a single domed sapphire crystal on this. It's a nice bit of glass. Shows off that enamel dial really well. I'll tell you something, I hope that the white one is as legible as this black one. Because even if this didn't have any lume, I can read the time like when it's almost dark. It's that legible. White hands on a black dial. Aye, can't go wrong. A lot of you might think, when I said in the intro, that it's a stripped back dial. There's no, you got a bit of text on the dial and all it says is, to watch company, diver. That's your whack. Nothing else. And obviously you've got printed minute track all the way around, your printed hour markers, your indices, and that's it. A white seconds hand as well. It's all about legibility, so I get it and I like it. My own personal taste, I think I prefer their field watch. I like that because, well, I like the meteorite dial and I really want to, I reviewed the prototype way back, but I really want to review the full production version of that watch. And there is a white one cutting about. There's no many of them, but I know there is a white one. If I can get my hands on that, well, I'll do an unboxing, I'll do a review, I'll do whatever it takes. I just really want to have that. I want to see that watch. There's no question. Right, rant over. Water resistance of this. 300 metres. That's rather substantial. And I mean, what's the thickness of this again? 12 mil. Alright, so 300 metres. Case back. Case back solid, screw down, no frills, stripped back, much like the rest of the watch. It's got your basic specs around the edge, and that's your whack. I believe that is titanium. I think so. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think they'd put a stainless steel one on. It looks like the same kind of... You can normally tell the difference when you see stainless steel and titanium together. You know, the grade of the metal, there's different shades and all that, but that looks quite uniform, so I'm guessing that's titanium. The crown. The crown, I measured it. Oh, I've actually got that marked down in my notes as signed, but it's no signed. Let's see. Focus. No, it's just really nicely machined. I like it either way. Remember, this is under $300, man. Know that a signed crown makes much difference, but it's still really nicely machined. But as I say, as you've seen on my thumbnail, less is more. I like it anyway. I really do like it. The crown size 6.7 mil. I measured it. Where to buy? As I mentioned, Indiegogo. I'll put a link in the description. I'll go to the landing page on my website for this, and you'll get the full specs written out properly right at the top of the page. And I've put a bit there ready for Indiegogo. Once I get the link, I'll update the website, and that's it. The warranty, you're looking at 2 years, which is perfect. No complaints. My only negative about this watch, I'd have preferred a normal dive clasp. Nothing massive or chunky or anything, but something that's got micro adjust. I think that would have suited the watch better. I mean, it is a dive watch after all. But I still like the watch, so... And it's no when I say that about a watch that's got... I normally rant and rave about butterfly clasps, but there's just something about this watch I really like. Right, let me take my gloves off. I'll give you a quick wrist shot before I go. I'll give you a wrist check as well. I'm wearing something new today. I'm wearing, I can't remember the name of it, Concordia, from Charlie Paris. I have reviewed one of these, no this watch, but one of their dress watches before, and I really liked it. I actually put their dress watch on my elite list. It was that good. This is more of a diver, white dial obviously, and it's textured, and it is actually a proper white dial. It's no off-white or silver, or it's nice, right? But I'm not here to talk about that. See what I mean about me just rattling on a lot of pish? I do that quite a lot. You'll get used to it if you watch my other videos and watch future videos and that. Right, I'll give you a quick wrist shot of this, then I'm heading off. I'm absolutely parched. I need a coffee. Hang on. Yeah. Right. The bracelet is actually the same. It does look the same. It's just the light in here that makes it look. It's because the brushing effect's going in a different direction. But it does look. It looks perfect in real life. So you don't have to worry about it. Alright, it's really nice. What did I say the lug to lug was? 47.5, nearly 48. Still fits my wrist. I tend to fuck's sake, put your teeth in. I like watches that have got a lug to lug of 48 or under. That's my kind of sweet spot. Ideally, I mean, the majority of watches I've got are like 46, 47 lug to lug. That's what I like. But I do like this. I mean, this would look good on like an Erica's original Marine National Strap, National, whatever they call it. It would look good in one of them. So it would. Just letting you see it before I go in full. Right. That's pretty much me, guys. Please give the video a wee like for me. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.